Tonight's episode is sponsored by a monolith from Hawaii.
Sponsored by Goodfellas. Domino's Pizza.
Goodfellas on DVD.
You got the human soup.
Let's get paranoid.
Human soup.
UPS recording.
Cyberstock innovation library on the pitch chain, book mod manager, engineer trip train, auto duck reverse, jabba jabba juja. I wanna know what's speed number whole now. Come on, stick it up your ass. I don't care if you laugh or pass. I don't care if you make some pasta. You gotta change yourself, you gotta make it rasta. Oh baby, I love the way you get yo. And sweetie babies, managers, pitch correlation, omni-training. Stick it up your ass and get on trip training.
I like that noise starts the advert.
Human soup. What is this? Human soup. Yeah. Oh look, it's the new advert for Human Soup by Heinz.
Don't eat the soup.
Don't eat human soup. Don't listen to reverse psychology. Usually like that service and
Don't eat the soup.
don't believe everything.
Don't listen to
the
reverse
advert.
psychology.
Now in Tory flavour. Eat your Conservatives.
If you like Heinz's human soup, you'll love the new African Guinness from UPS.
Mankind has been asleep too long. It needs to awaken its soul, the very meaning of its own essence. Try the new African Guinness.
Smooth on the lips, like the Sahara. Quench your thirst from the deals of ale and course. Africa Guinness.
Tory.
I'm liberal and I want to eat a Tory. That makes me boss because I'm left wing. Yeah! I can dance in clubs and everyone's like buzzing off each other because we're left wing. Yeah! It's just like a fucking play group. Come on. Literally, I'm so sensuous now. I just sort of made my deck chair on the fucking fence. Because the left are just doing the same shit the right have done. I accept the right to be arseholes, but the left start acting like arseholes. You know, I'm like, fuck you, lefters. I'm sitting on the fucking deck chair on the fence. Like,
On a deck chair on the fence.
they're saying fuck the hippies and they're saying fuck the Tories. It's like, yeah, just come, everyone is just throwing fucking feces at each other, you know. I think they all should just be one collective human soup.
Put them on there. I need some more drugs. Then I'll find Skywalker.
I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that.
Spiritually.
There's a lot of pressure to be like an activist. Like there's a lot of pressure to
Here's the
online.
thing,
If you say that you're not, then, or if you say that you're neutral or whatever, then instantly you're against everything, and there's pressure to like join in with all the trends and to post things that are like, and if you don't, then it's like you're judged.
At the same time, I'm not
just like that's
fucking,
performative.
I'm not
like,
joining UKIP. Like, you know, having to go to immigrants. I'm not, but I don't want to be on your side as well because. Not anyone's side here, but it's like just the existential left. Because I'm just slagging off them.
Here's what I think as well. I think that what you're saying there, so that's made you change. So you're less behind the things that you know you thought was mad because they've almost been diluted by this fashionable style of people doing things because it's on trend or whatever, and that's maybe that was whoever's fueling these things, their agenda all along to pick off another people like yourself, but go like, okay, how can we get we'll amp it up so that it's split even more. So there's people who were behind it now. They're just like, this is a farce, and just
it's another split.
I think it's the bad thing about the right now. They've got the narrative of they've taken the narrative of free speech off the left. It was always free speech was the left fighting against like the American government, against drugs, against you can't say the F words on the TV and stuff, but now it's the left controlling language and the right is sort of like taking
You're listening to UPS.
New trap, number one spot. Alright. Exclusive to UPS. It's a new. Get ready for a new exclusive track. Wow. Underground dwarves sucking mama's titties, sucking mama's titties, sucking mama's titties. Underground dwarves sucking mama's titties, sucking mama's titties, sucking mama's titties. Underground dwarves sucking mama's titties, sucking those nipples in the mushroom city. Ain't got a job living underground, getting some milk from the aftermath. Underground dwarves sucking mama's titties, sucking mama's titties, sucking mama's titties. Underground dwarves sucking mama's titties, sucking mama's titties, sucking mama's titties. Living like a baby in a pit of balls. One quick scoop, mama's titties fall. Coming right at you like a cannonball. Memory glance up against the wall. Underground dwarves in the aftermath. Sucking mama's titties. On the ground dwarves. Love mommy.
And that was Flaming Llama with Underground Dwarves. And now on UPS.
Hey, I just thought of a joke.
Well, hello there, little Ryan. Would you like a cheese string? No, I don't like cheese strings, Granny. I like Lancashire cheese strings.
Oh, for fuck's
It's story time on UPS.
Have a bite of this apple.
We've got Mr. Slug Bellows on the show. We're going to talk about the bandito story.
Oh God, no.
We got Mr. Slug Bellows on the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Eat that shit. Eat that shit.
Oh, I'm curious,
Eat that shit. Eat that shit. Man, you want your mommy?
I'm chewing it off.
You want your mommy? Eat that shit.
Oh my God, I'm possessed. Go. We're going to have a short break.
And Robin. Oh hey! Don't forget about Toxic. You'll never catch me, trans man. Toxic. Eat that shit. Eat that shit. Fucking piece of shit. Eat that shit. Eat that shit. Man, you want your mommy?
Don't make me do
You want your mommy? Eat that shit.
Imagine yourself in a Mexican village hall stroke bar. My name is Mr. Slug Bellows and I'm a most peculiar fella. Just want to say one thing, you know, with COVID-19, it's a big issue, yeah. It's not that different to when what happened in that little Mexican bar. Guy walks in the bar all dressed in black and he says straight away,
does anybody here know San Miguel? Famous bandito. Famous bandito.
people there quivering and shaking. San Miguel, what do you know about him? This fella says. He goes, well, you want to know if I know San Miguel, the famous bandito? I'll tell you. One day I'm riding on my donkey, dusty track. Then in the distance
coming out of the rock face almost. On his black horse was San Miguel, the famous bandito. Sandstorm followed him when he halted the horse and told me on my little donkey to get off the horse. Click, click. We're gonna have a short break.
Go on then, Joe, give us a question.
Are there more or less of them than people that are in cults?
Joe Rogan on the show.
I get off the horse. He say, take off your trousers. I say, San Miguel. He said, take off your trousers. I take off my trousers.
Take off your trousers.
Yeah.
Take off your trousers.
Yeah. I take off my trousers. He say, squat. I squat. He say, shit. Click, click, click. So I shit on the floor. He say, eat the shit.
Eat the shit.
San Miguel, the famous bandito, then told me to
Roll some of the shit in sand and make balls out of it.
Falafels.
like this, and I eat them.
He said, make them into falafels.
He said, make them into falafels. And the bread rolls were just rolling.
The bread roll.
The softy shit.
It was a banquet of shit.
We're gonna have a short break.
You're listening to you.
Gregorian chanter. UPS.
When's your Dolmino day?
When my great-grandfather's great-grandfather swam over from Dolmino, through the sea, past the source, to this land, to have my Dolmino Day taken away from me? I don't think so.
But don't you think that Dolmino Day was cultural appropriation?
I don't give a goddamn look about shit! That past the source stained... That past the source stained flag. They spilled past the sauce on the flag.
Dolmino Day on the banks of lasagna sheets with a garlic bread.
When's your Dolmino day?
I'm a tiramisu. This is really inappropriate, and people don't understand the sensitivity that people are feeling right now.
I'm actually very agitated by all this Dolmino Day talk. I like Uncle Ben's.
UPS Newsflash. UPS Newsflash.
This just in, Uncle Ben found out to have no nieces or nephews. We'll have more on this.
I think all this fake news is really inappropriate. Dolmino, it ain't living up to what it used to be. I'm more of an Uncle Ben's guy myself. He's better if he gets shit done. Dolmino days, I don't like him. They come over here. They come over here with all their families. I'm more of an Uncle Ben's guy. Uncle Ben's all right, you know.
Well, what if I tell you that evidence that Uncle Ben and the Dolmino Day family are secretly running? They're running a ring.
San Miguel, he laughed so fucking much after seeing me eat the sheep. He fall off his horse, drop his gun, and I pick up the gun. And I say, San Miguel, take off your fucking trousers.
Squat on the floor.
Squat on the floor. Take off your fucking... Squat on the floor. You look at me and say, you know I am San Miguel, the famous bandito. And I say, shit on the floor.
Shit on the floor.
You look at me and you know The moon in the sky shining his bare arse. The moonlight shining right on his arse. I said, shit on the floor. Click, 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 click. He shit on the floor. He shit on the floor. Plenty. San Miguel, I say, eat the shit. Wash your face in the shit. Stick it up your nose. Shit in the shit. I make him lick his balls with the shit off the shit. He tongues it. He wraps those little. He ate the shit. You ask me if I know San Miguel, the famous bandito? I had fucking lunch with him. We're gonna have a short break.
Who's that guy, man? That's so weird.
Like really hard catchphrase where he's just got back in the logo and name what it is. And then it's haven't got a fucking clue, then you just see the bottle. It's a bottle of pudding. Hard catchphrase.
Our sponsor. Coming from your sponsor.
Are there any Coke farms in the UK?
Synthetic Coke.
UK
It's
grown.
synthetic Coke, it's not like the real deal.
synthetic.
Man, it's just like really bleachy, like you hide what you just
UK grown Coke.
You might as well just like do a live sip.
You know it's it's alright once you pay for it. It's alright.
Blood so slowly.
Dolmino Day. Dolmino Day.
You're listening to UPS. Do you want to kill that?